Welcome to Svin's Circle. I'll do a general reading. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Four of Wands, celebrating marriage, being in a commitment, making the foundations of your passions, of your family life. Two of Swords, you're a bit stuck inside your mind. You have one way of thinking and you're clinging to it with all your might. And it has to do with the past, with things that happened when you were a child. So some things that happened inside your family life that you are clinging to, that happened in the past, that bring you emotional fulfillment, maybe regarding your mom, of how she predicted how life would have to go, her way of how she wanted the world to be. She could only see it her way. She didn't see it from some other perspectives. She didn't want to see it from this perspective. And I think you are now realizing that you have to leave that way of thinking that you have learned from your mother behind and go for a new way to stand inside your life, because we have the Eight of Swords. She is stuck inside. She's a very nurturing, loving, emotional woman. So she was Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But she's stuck inside her mind. She's stuck inside the way of thinking and has always been. She wanted to give you a loving, warm family, but she was very old-fashioned in how she saw things, how it should be, and she can't think of another way. She was very courageous and a very strong woman. But when it comes to you, you are now seeing the fact that she can only think this kind of way. And I think you have tried to make her see life from a different perspective with all your might, but now you are seeing how futile your efforts are, because you're stuck, because you are trying to do these things, and you are now looking for something new in your life. You want a different perspective. You are leaving that way behind, and you have come to terms with it, that it's just that way of thinking, and you can't change it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's that way of thinking. You have some memories of the past, or you are realizing that it's a childish way to live. If you live that kind of way, that's a bit naive, can't see the hard reality that is in front of them. But you've realized that you have to stop yourself from that way of thinking, because you've been fed it from childhood. So you pick up those habits, you pick up those ways of thinking. It was preached to you how you had to live and how to see life as they wanted you to see it. And you have used your bravery and your strength to cut loose, to take your blindfold off, and to stop yourself from being surrounded by that way of thinking, and you want to go to a new way of life. You see what could be there, you see your ships at the horizon of another way of thinking. The devil, chained to a kind of reality, clinging to a way of family life willingly, because the devil, you are chained willingly, you are holding your own chains, you can make it different. Some things in, like, maybe it was some addictions, could be some addictions when the persons became very emotional, they went for addictive things, and you are making your judgment. You have seen what it has brought to you, what it has brought you in your life, what it didn't do for you, and you are judging the things that you have learned from your mom. Which things bring me harmony inside my family life, inside my home, inside my life, and which bring me a blindfulness that I can't see other ways of what could have been. And it will give you an opportunity. An Ace of Wands is an opportunity from the universe to change your homestead, to change everything that is earthbound inside in your life. So it's finances, but it is your home, it's car, it's work, maybe the ethics that you had, because the Hierophant is here again with the Six of Cups. Maybe they have learned you a way of work ethics, a way of how you run your household, because it's from the mom. So a mom has some kind of perspective and things like how they run their household and what they have given to you in your way of thinking of how it should be inside your family, inside your home, how to educate your children, how parenting should go, and you are making your own judgment of what is good for you and what is not good for you, what brings you an Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, or which way of thinking brings you to the devil, the wrong side of the commitment. So you have the Lovers and you have the devil. The Lovers is the balance in life, the harmony in everything, and the devil is the opposite, what brings upheaval, addictions, which things are not as it should seem. The Four of Pentacles, clinging to this way inside. You have your foundation, but you are, or your mom clung to how it had to be. She didn't want to broaden her horizon. She didn't want to let it go, because that way brought her happiness, the way she thought, how she wanted it, how in the classical way of terms it brought her the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. You are again judging what brings me my Ace of Cups, and because you are going to a new way of thinking with the Hanged Man, you will have a Nine of Cups. You will find your fulfillment. You will look at your way of life because you have seen everything in a different way than the Hierophant. You have turned it upside down. You have investigated your childhood. You are investigating where you want to go. You are looking from a different perspective, but you're still stuck where you are, and you are going to a new path, and it will bring you your fulfillment, because you are going to see it from a different perspective. An ace is the universe gives you a new opportunity. It could be in love, but it could also mean, for me it's not a love reading, it could mean you are going to have a different emotional relationship with your mom, because you have seen your wisdom, how you interpret the classical ways of how she sees life, because you have the Hanged Man and you have seen it from a different perspective. And the Five of Cups, because in the past way of thinking, it brought you Five of Cups. Five of Cups is I'm stuck in the middle. I can't go backwards. I can't go forwards. I'm stuck. I can only see what I don't have and I can't see what I have. You're sitting on the edge of the lake. 3 cups have spilled, are empty. The only thing you have to do is reverse the cups and fill them with your own lake. 5 of Cups can be a bit of a depression, be it the 8 of Swords, mental illness, depressions. So the way of thinking that you had and the relationship with your mom has brought you a stuck set of thinking. It didn't bring you emotional fulfillment. It depressed you more than it brought you happiness. But because you have the Judgment and the universe gives you a new way of a relationship with your mom and a new way to look at things, you will have stopped your 5 of Cups and your Ace of Swords. You will have a different perspective. You will have a different way of looking at things, because you have the bravery to start your own way of thinking. Page of Swords is a small way of thinking, is a young idea, is a new way to look at things, and you have the strength to see it through. And because you are thinking and going for your own 9 of Cups and your own Hanged Man is stuck with your thinking, and you have thought of something new, you have a new idea of going about in life, you will have the courage and the strength to go to the 3 of Wands. And the King of Wands and the 4 of Cups. And you are looking at other things in life. 4 of Cups is a bit better than the 5 of Cups, but you're still not seeing what is given to you. You have a new opportunity to be your own person, to manifest your own way of life. King of Wands. King of Wands looks for himself, is very passionate in life, knows what he wants to achieve, where he wants to go, doesn't look at anybody else, and has the fire and the desire to put his way of life in the world. So try to take this new emotional beginning not as I have an empty cup, but I have a different cup to fill, and take your passion in life for it. We have 2 of Wands. We have 2 wand cards. So 2 of Wands is you have seen how your life and your world is, what you have done, what you have achieved in your life. So the 2 of Wands is getting ready to start the 3 of Wands to go for other things in life. So you're now busy with looking at what you have, what is in your life, what are your passion, what fulfills you, where do you want to go, what have I achieved, and you are making the sum of everything that you have in life, and you are preparing yourself to go to the 3 of Wands, to leave the past behind, take something new and start again, and go with a passion to new things that you don't know, that are new for you, new passion, a new way of life. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. But you are, despite everything, you are very calm. You have 4 swords that are standing in your reading. So you're very calm, you're very meditative, you are in a calm state of mind. Maybe you went to a bit more prayers. Doesn't matter what you do, what brings you a calm state of mind. Despite all the cups that are here, you are very calm in the decisions that you make. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we again have the 5 of cups. So you are not emotionally fulfilled. So try to look at the positive side, because you are looking too much at only the negative feelings that you have. Look at the positive feelings. It doesn't have to be much, but look at what makes you happy. What are the nice memories of your childhood? What are the things that bring you joy in your relationship with your mom? And then we have the pentacles. We have 1, 2. We only have 2 pentacles. So 2 of pentacles is finding the balance. Maybe you have to find the balance in your own family life and the visits and the life with your mom. The balance between the visits you have with your mom and how you spend your time with your own family. And we have the cat up, and with your own family. So you have to find the balance in everything. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 5 major arcana. 5 major arcana is again the Hierophant. It's your own wisdom, your core values and the core values of your mom, what you have learned, the classical way of thinking. And you are going to look at what you have for yourself that is valuable, what your mom found valuable, and you will take your own judgment in it, and you will look at what is not good for you, what brought you wisdom and what brought you temptation and a wrong way to look at life, to look at commitments, to look at how you have relationship with other people, with your mom, what was taught to you and is a chain around your neck, and what do you want to liberate yourself of. And then we have some oracle cards. Trust your intuition. The universe guides you. So look at your own intuition, trust what you feel, and trust how you feel it. And then prosperity comes from hard work and the love for life. So 5 of Cups, look for the love for life. Look at the beautiful things in your life. And the Ace of Pentacles, the prosperity will come your way. And then we have the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, joy. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. I'm gonna see, can I have a last card? Light. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. So for the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining and look for the beautiful things that bring you joy in life, and leave the darkness behind and look for the beautiful things that are there. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.